Ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Ready, Freddy? 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 You ready, Freddy?
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. Don't have my character sheet ready.
Oh, jeez, Freddy. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I'm ready, superstar.
I'm ready.
Alright. Last time on Curse of Strahd. After conversing with an undead accountant and learning about a hidden treasure room on the floor above, you continue to look for Gertruda. You find her in a locked bedroom, and she says she's been locked in here since she's arrived. The young lady tells you that she encountered Strahd on her way to Vallaki, and he invited her to her castle, to his castle, to discuss terms for providing supplies to the village of Barovia. She is unaware of Doru's fate. As you leave, you are confronted by Anastasia, the second bride of Strahd. With her telekinetic powers, she does battle with you before turning into a monstrous bat-like creature. Like Lamilla before you, she is killed by radiant light. As you rest in the nearby study, you find a portrait of Irina. She's disgusted by this fact, but you realize the portrait is several centuries old and can be seen wearing Irina's bracelet. You conclude, unless Strahd is playing a cruel joke, this might be Tatiana. After you rest, continue your journey through the castle. So one thing Irina does mention about the portrait, because I think Vio kind of mused the fact that it might be an ancestor of hers. After thinking about it a little bit, Irina does tell you that the abbot painstakingly traced Tatiana's bloodline throughout the history of Barovia, and we found it to be Anna Kreskov. I was never a part of that conversation.
Who's saying that?
The creepy abbot?
Irina, the abbot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because he said that's why that golem is why he created her, is because she is part of...
That's why she needs Anna's heart. Because it's traced back her lineage to Tatiana.
And that wrist bracelet that we kept not selling does say Tatiana on it.
So she said she found it on the road when she was a child.
Stupid serendipity.
So as you're resting, though she's trying to comfort and create conversation with Gertruda, you see her eyes wander to the portrait like every few minutes. She quickly looks away.
Would you like me to perhaps slash it off the wall so it doesn't bother you anymore?
It's not bothering me at all, Vogelsuch. Why would you say that?
As you keep looking at it and then looking disgusted, confused.
I'm not looking at it. I'm talking to my friend Gertruda. Have you met my friend Vogel? Gertruda goes, yeah, how can I forget him? See, everything's fine.
We established that she was probably not the one who killed me. Probably.
Yes, we did establish that. Although it would be hilarious if it actually was her, but I doubt it. But imagine, Vogel.
I just summoned my scythe.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. That's... Yeah, this...
So you have had 2 long rests.
Short rest.
Short rest. At least about 2 hours of exploration. So it's about 11 p.m. And we kind of determined if you guys took a long rest, then you would be risking being here when Strahd returns.
Yeah,
Which would be very dangerous.
Not impossible, just risky.
I am a warlock, so my spell slots, albeit limited, are back. I don't lose those. I get those back at a short rest. So
we would also preferably have several hours ahead of distance between us and here when he returns as well.
Because again, at least 2 of his wives will be dead.
Yes, he
would
might
also
be a little
recommend-
peeved.
I would recommend that if we need to leave due to lack of hailing, let us not hesitate to make that decision. Let's not push beyond what we cannot push beyond.
Esmeralda, Irina does say, Muriel did believe that there might be a magical way to leave the castle.
Then perhaps
Found
we
no evidence of that,
Possible.
though.
find that.
A possible teleporter.
What if it would teleport the castle to somewhere else but leave you there? That's a possibility, is it not?
No.
Gertruda speaks up. What if the castle was hiding in the eclipse of a moon and comes back every 100 years?
And we wouldn't know about it. Or if the castle was transported brick by brick, rock by rock, stone by stone, would it be the same castle when it reformed?
Yes.
I think there's a thing about Theseus and a boat about that.
Well, anyways, 2 things. 1, we need to try and find the Posto, the werewolf, who is probably behind that wall of debris. And then there's also trying to find the object for the abbot. Which one? So we've got Gertruda, we can leave. I believe we were headed to the catacombs to find the husband first.
We wish that to be the next destination. I would not object.
All we know that it's in the dungeon somewhere. But it's probably close to the catacombs. She's like looking over the map, like turning it on its side. It's like Cyrus was not very precise with this next part.
Gertruda, are you familiar at all with the under area of the castle? The dungeons, the catacombs?
Oh yeah, I've been there lots of times. No, I'm not. I've been locked in this room for 2 weeks.
What about before the 2 weeks?
She was outside the castle, Vogelsuch. She was brought directly from outside to the carriage to this room.
And that is what I needed to know to have my answer. Did you maybe have scry to see what was down there? Intimidation ritual?
Well, do you know how to scry, Gertruda?
I can barely bake bread.
Why would you bake bread in the middle of your bedroom?
It's a comparison to talk about how she's not very skilled at things, so something more complicated would be more difficult.
She says,
so it's a way of saying no.
Doru is always the one good in the kitchen. So if anyone's baking bread, it's gonna be him.
Minerva is doing her best to stone face that comment.
I also want to imagine that we took the body of the other bride, the Bat Bride. Where would we have put it?
Where would
I
a
would
Vogel
say-
put it?
Either try to burn it in the fire, or if we want to continue what we did before, I'd put it in Gertruda's bed.
Just the head.
I mean,
Just the head.
I didn't stop him, so whatever he says happened. That's probably
He's
what
having this conversation, and he's just dragging a giant bat monster across the floor.
I walk back, I make a second trip to get the head.
the talons are screeching
Yeah.
across the floor.
Nails on the chalkboard.
And just to remind you where you are, you did find the hallway here, and also the secret passage in the bedroom, where the white came out of does lead to a hallway with a doorway that leads down.
With a bunch of armored statues in it
Yeah.
that definitely aren't animated or full of rats.
And there is a door right by where Vogelsuch is.
Yeah, I was gonna go and take a look at that, assuming it was a closet of some sort.
And we're also under the belief that somewhere in this room is a secret passage. Because of the portrait.
And then there's this, the leaf, the accountant said that the redhead keeps an eye over the treasure.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he was being cryptic or stupid. In any case, I will attempt to open this door.
It is locked.
Is it locked from this side with the key in it?
No. But with enough time,
Is-
with enough time over the short break, you'll be able to pick it like the other lock. No problem.
Crowbar.
Yep. I brought my own key.
I brought my own key. I keep it right next to my heart.
I imagine it's like when Willie's ripping open all the school lockers when they're trying to find the hood ornament of Skinner's car.
It's a circular stairway that leads down.
Oh. Maybe it's not
I
a
look-
secret after all.
I look around for any dolls that might trip me.
You already threw that down a hole.
I'm double checking.
But this goes down. Maybe it's crawling up these stairs.
Could be talking Tina down there.
Worse, Teddy Ruxpin.
I'm talking Tina. I don't like you very much.
Does this relate to the map at all? Did either Van Richten or Silas mention the staircase in theirs?
The Van Richten map doesn't even go to the second floor. It was just the first floor and then the path, the stairwell in the chapel down to the basement.
Yeah, the map mentions there's a few stairways leading down.
I'm wondering if, since we have to go down anyways, maybe this could be a way that could be more direct to the catacombs? I understand that it's a gamble, as we might lose time doing this.
It's worth a check.
Yes, I would say once we are done resting, take a look.
Are you ready to travel, Gertruda?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here, but if you guys need to do some more stuff, then I'll tag along.
Somebody else we need to rescue, and a few trinkets just to really annoy Strahd.
So I'll show you the each step of the stairway if you want to go down there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go around just to take a look at if there's anything interesting as we go down. You don't have to show. You don't have to switch the map, but you can.
Well, I just
describe.
gives you a good idea what you're looking at.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
So go down one level. Right here.
It feels like there'd be a floor here, but there's no exit.
Keeps on going down another floor.
Down, down, down.
Oh, hey, Goblin Town.
Barracuda.
Goes down right
Esmeralda, get out of that chapel!
here. Keeps on going down.
And I guess we'll keep on going.
That's the main floor. And it comes
It goes down a lot.
Yep. Seems to go all the way down. It's when you get to the next floor, which is the servant's floor. Right here.
Gets longer.
It's longer. And you do notice in this little flat part here, you do see one of Gertruda's slippers. She goes,
Gertrude.
she goes, "Ah, there's my slipper." She runs
Minerva's
to
gonna
it.
hold her back. She's gonna hold her back and be like, Theo, can you check for traps? Because everything else has been the same, but now this is different, and I'm getting paranoid being in here so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for traps and make Vogel trigger them if I find any.
Take Vogel's trigger.
Oh, he's got Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second. Go ahead and roll a.
I use my mage hand. I use my mage hand to push VO
Into the trap.
I didn't hear what I was supposed to roll.
It's probably investigation.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. Investigation.
Oh, but I've got a +8 in perception. 13.
13. You do not see any evidence of trap.
Good answer. It looks safe.
All right, well, I'll trust that.
As Minerva steps on the pressure plate.
Gertrude runs over and picks up the slipper then.
Fireball.
She goes, I mean, say what you will about Strahd, he did give me these nice slippers. She looks.
Why would they be down here, though?
She kind of pauses as she picks them up and goes, I don't know.
Do you have any
Oh, do
memory
we-
of?
She
Sorry?
looks she looks a little confused.
Sorry, real quick. We did take a short rest while we were in there, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I pressed the buttons last week, but I did not. So do that right now.
What did Minerva start with?
Well, I was saying, do you have any memory of being in these hallways or staircases?
I came to the castle. Basically took me straight to the room here.
Through the front door?
She kind of recounts in her head. And then we took this little spiral staircase from the main entrance hall and went up a few floors.
Insight check.
Sure.
Garbage 7.
7. She looks confused, but
Genuine.
yeah, pretty genuine.
Theo,
Huh.
do you have the ability to detect magical auras?
Do I?
I don't know if artificers get that. I would assume that.
I'm not an artificer.
I know. That's why I'm not asking if Minerva has it.
No.
I could, but I didn't take it.
I was wondering if those slippers that Strahd gave her would have some sort of magic attached to them that would be unbeknownst to Gertrude.
Well, we can keep walking, but keep this for later. Maybe something comes up that'll help reveal something.
If she starts floating, we'll know they're magical.
Are there any other tracks that we can see down here? Could I make anything out of dust, footprints, blood, boot prints, anything?
Not really, no.
Too many people around here can float.
Walk on walls. There's like a thin layer of dust in a lot of places. This obviously hasn't been used in a very long time.
Well, nothing is weird around here. Let us continue.
Which is the weird part. But anyway, yes, let's continue.
And we go to a brand new map we haven't been to yet.
Oh God, we're at Avernus.
Furnace.
We're in the 9 hells.
9 hells?
I didn't know the staircase was that long.
Yeah, it's a stairway to hell. It was gonna be the stairway to heaven, but they built it upside down.
No, they already have the highway.
Oh wait, can you see the page?
I see just black.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Same.
A little tiny edge on the right at some zooms. Oh, cool, Starfield.
Let's
A
more
bunch of
black
doors and
lettuce.
windows.
Yeah.
Wait, how are there windows in the basement?
It could be
Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, like if you go to the far left, you can see like little speckles of stuff, but then if you scroll to the right, something blocks it.
Hold on, dynamic lighting man on this page.
Yeah. But yeah, we can see all of the, like last time we could see all the icons of windows and whatnot.
It's weird.
Like we're
Yeah, that
peeking
was
around
the
something.
last time you were doing it. I think we didn't see the secret door.
Yeah,
That one was hidden.
I double check. I'm gonna move you back just so I don't actually show something here.
Okay.
I don't want to show the entire page. Yeah.
5-minute break, everybody. 5-minute break.
No, it's fine.
5-second break. 5-second break.
Make sure you can move. Okay. Alright, you are over here. And you come to a locked door.
I give this a shot, Minerva.
Well, I did have some good luck last time, so yes. I can't see my icon just yet.
I can
Oh, you
only
have
see
to-
Vogelsuch.
Yeah, I dragged myself over from the
Oh, it's not on,
Journal?
it's not on the page, yeah.
yeah. But we should be able to. You should be able to drag your own icons over.
Yeah, just want to make sure I selected it before I rolled.
Yeah.
Assume that Gertruda is always with you, but she's going to be a non-combatant, so I don't want to make the screen more busy. Stuff.
That's fair.
Okay.
You're gonna
I
like
got
move
it.
some of the
Okay.
characters away.
Yeah, that was the
You may want to consider switching to if there's too many names and everything. Switching to the hover to see names and stat bars.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. It's not too busy.
10 to try and break the lock.
Yeah, 10. Not quite good enough. It's pretty rusted.
I take out my crowbar.
You try to break it off.
Yep.
It's one of those things. Give enough time, eventually you'll get it.
Yeah.
Is crowbar strength or like what is that?
It gives me advantage on strength when it can be used as appropriate. So I'd assume this would be like an athletics check.
Sure. But it's also like a lock with a key. It's not like a lock like a.
Yeah, I'm just using it on the entire door.
Yeah, okay. I'll pry it open.
16.
Yeah.
Double 13s. 16.
Oh.
So where all the mist ages connect.
Are there Gartham in here?
It's Bifrost.
What are these? Oh, they're people on horses.
Yeah.
I was like, what do they have? Giraffe heads?
Drafo.
And these are the orbs that the previous heroes team ended up collecting. So luckily we don't have to.
Oh, there's only 6. There's 7 orbs. Oh no! Oh no! Azrael.
So, this room is 30 foot. This room is 30 feet square, rising to a 20-foot tall flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball, and made of colored crystal. No two stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down to the bottom. Written in glowing script on the base of the hourglass is a verse in common. 2 9-foot-tall iron statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, stand in deep alcoves facing each other. The braziers sit between them.
What was the text again? Sorry.
It didn't. You have to read it.
Oh, okay. No, go up and read it.
Do you know common?
Common sign language or common spoken and written?
Yeah, common.
Yeah, I do.
It's written in giant elk.
It's written in sign language. Cast a stone into the fire, violet for the cursed mire, orange to the lonely tower, red to where the monk's hood flowers, green to where the coffins trade, indigo to the castle's shade, blue to where the grapes grow sweet, yellow for the mountain keep. Teleporter?
It sounds it.
I was thinking that
With
too.
a whole bunch of exits.
It might also just because we really want to find a teleporter. So, but that does sound very good.
Well, maybe these are places in Barovia, Arena goes.
Lonely Tower, we've seen a lonely tower. Grapes grow sweet, that would be the winery. Vineyard.
Why would he have it? If all of these are teleportation locations, why would he have one to the tower?
He's able to get around in Barovia as will. It means one of places to go. Unless this existed before he did.
That's true.
One of these says where coffins trade. Could be the coffin maker's shop. Maybe that's how they're gonna get all the vampires inside once they made a teleportation circle.
Why did Strahd leave by... We've seen him mostly by carriage.
Carriage and horseback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if...
Even this night he left by horseback. He left by that same mode of transportation. That seems unnecessary if it's... He has all of this.
Unless it's one way and he doesn't have a way back.
That is possible. Or all of these go to the same place, an incinerator.
All these go to the ending of Toy Story 3.
I was thinking of a very later Sliders episode, but that works too.
Oh yeah, that one.
Esmeralda's kind of observing the stones. Well, I would say try it out, but if it is one way, then...
I guess it's a good thing you don't live at the tower anymore.
What was that magical way of escaping the castle? I think we may have found it.
The castle's shade. Is it referring to here or Orgenvoshold?
I would imagine here, but below the cliffs that it sits on.
Barovia does lay in the shadows of Castle Ravenloft, Irina goes.
The mountain keep.
Well, that must be
We've
Mount...
been to the
that must be Mount Baratok. There's a keep on there, an ancient keep.
The one nobody wants us to go to.
Cursed Mire might be talking about Berez.
Swamplands?
Yeah, that's where the swamp witches are. Babala Saga, they say.
I am very concerned that this is somehow some way to leave the castle and was merely a room and a staircase over from where Gertruda, a prisoner, was staying.
Well, it did have a locked door.
Even
It's not.
such.
Well, it's not a guest bedroom. That's where the lord of the castle would have resided.
That is true.
This could have intended to be an emergency exit.
At least maybe in centuries past, or even now.
Probably wasn't built like
Right.
this. Was probably built later. But we should keep this room in mind if we need to make a quick escape.
If?
Well, when? Let's be real. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, we're never ones to over. We're not overconfident about our abilities.
Could we send Gertruda through now?
We can't be sure where exactly it goes or if it's safe, though.
That is fair.
You're saying I can go home right now?
Maybe?
But it is not confirmed.
Like, you might have some, like, guys just on the other side for whenever he goes over, so you might pop up with, like, a couple guys you don't want.
I would suggest the winery, as we have friends there.
I was looking for Doru and Velaki. Does any of these gems go here? And she's like looking over the
You
riddle.
would want to make sure you are safe first. Out of the castle is step 1. Reunited with where you wish to go. Step 2. No need to rush it.
Well, you mean the Wizard of Wines? I've never been there, obviously, but
Do you like wine?
she's like rubbing her elbows, like I don't know, like it's gonna teleport me, like move me.
You are free to stay with us for the time being.
Are you gonna fight
You do
more?
not have to.
Are you gonna fight more scary vampires?
Well,
Hopefully not.
Probably yes, though.
Oh well, I don't,
using arithmetic,
That was-
Strahd doesn't have one last bride.
because that was pretty horrifying. I don't want to see that. And there's only
Toss her in
one.
the fire.
There's only one more bride left. Like, I would like to see Sasha again, but if it's Volenta, I don't want to see her anymore. She said, "Next time I see you," and she makes little vampire fangs.
I don't think anybody wants to see her.
If you want her to step through, give me a persuasion check with advantage, since you're all seeming to do it.
I don't want her to.
Okay. Well, who wants her to step through?
Well, I'm going to talk
I'm
to
gonna-
Irina about this.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a persuasion at disadvantage, as I'm not trying to convince her to do it, just saying that this is a possible thing that she can do.
Yeah. Irina's been kind of quiet, and he goes, "As evil as a man as Strahd is,
There's no way he
Yes.
would rig his teleport.
yeah, it's like he wouldn't." He's a powerful magician, had some of the most powerful people in Barovia, and beyond Barovia, built his castle. He goes, "I would trust it."
While they're discussing things, and they can go ahead and roleplay next, I would just like to look at anything else around the room that might catch the eye, these statues, if there's any other cryptic messages written in common or even undercommon.
and so Minerva's going to say, well, if Irina believes it can work just because of the quality that he needs, because he's a perfectionist. If she believes it can work, and it seems like it can work, I would like to have Gertruda, so as Minerva, to go through, just so she doesn't get hurt. Because I hate escort missions.
Oh, so you're saying Irina should go with him? Go with her?
So having Gertruda go through without Irina. Just so I'm a yes for Gertrude to go through, and it's a persuasion check.
Alone?
Yeah, it's the alone part. Going to the Wizards of Wine would be the one I think was the most sense. And I have a hearty 11.
Yeah, she is not. She doesn't want to go in there alone. It's like, no way am I doing whatever this thing's saying, walking into fire or whatever.
I don't think they would want us to send a complete stranger to them anyway, without one of us with her.
I volunteer, and I will step through. No.
No.
But noticeable things in the room. There are 2 more doors to the north and 1 to the south. Nothing stands out about the statues, but you do notice that the door on the south, you see the white mask that Anton was wearing, the deformed, well, the mutilated servant that served you wine during your
Has
dinner.
eyelids removed.
Had his tongue removed, and yeah, his eyelids seem to be removed too.
Oh, lovely.
And it's like lying on the ground right here.
That probably means that's where we're supposed to go.
I'll pick it up and put it in my straw body, I guess.
We should probably check these other 2 just to make sure nothing's going to sneak up on us.
Vio, which would you like to go through first?
I'm going to check this one for any more traps, and then try to open it.
Okay. Give me a investigation.
19.
19. Does seem to be trapped, but it is locked. So you can spend some
It's
time.
not trapped?
Not trapped. Is locked.
Okay.
I'll try again with the tools, but we always have Vogel with the.
Both these
Good old
doors. Both these doors don't look locked, or don't look trapped.
Okay.
15 to do the one door.
Okay. Yeah, like given enough time, you can unlock it, no problem.
Aha! I did it.
4 hours later.
Oh God, the room disappeared.
As the sun
We are in
rises.
Darkness.
Oh no, no parents.
The main room disappeared too, Joey. Just a FYI.
Oh, the room disappeared.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see the stairs now, but it looks like you had. It seems like you clicked.
Oh, maybe I hit it by
yeah.
accident. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. You open it up and the room goes black. Yeah, so the one on the far left is a stairway that seems to go up much further than the one in the center, which seems to go up a few meters and then branch off.
It's got stairways going towards the entire rest of the castle, it looks like.
Other entrances and exits.
Seems to be on the same. The one in the middle seems to be the same level as what you're on, more or less. The other one seems to
Just
go
goes
up.
up a few feet.
Yeah, the other one
Okay.
seems to go up like to the next floor.
Maybe up to the courtyard or some other parts of the tower. But... Okay, well, not where we have to go though. So I guess south.
Here we go.
Whee!
It's a goal.
That's so cool. So you see, as you open up this door, a large red curtain, kind of blocking the way, which you can easily just walk through. But once you do, you hear laughing, and you hear this high pitched voice, and goes, "Oh, isn't this show wonderful? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, so it's so entertaining. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? They're finally done arguing in the next room. Maybe they'll join us. I would enjoy the company.
I use my hat of vermin, and I create a rat, and I let it out near the bottom of the curtain.
You just hear, nice try. I've seen worse. And with, the curtain suddenly opens. On its own. And you see stuff. What room is this? 77? Yep.
I'm suddenly thinking of the Sarlacc pit.
2 large wooden thrones rest in this balcony. Behind the throne, a red velvet curtain 30 feet long. The ceiling here is 10 feet high, and it's overlooking a large chamber with what seems to be torture devices. That seems to be flooded about like knee deep in or like ankle, yeah, about knee deep in water, maybe ankle deep. And you see on one of the thrones here, you see you see a figure in one, but then a human skull in the other. That's like, then it turns around, and you can tell that there's a hand holding onto it. It's like, oh, it looks like we have guest. Oh, so rudely interrupted too. And you recognize the voice as Volenta, as she pops up from behind the throne. Surprise! It was me the entire time!
Were you Punch or were you Judy?
You're just speaking nonsense. It's like...
Stop speaking French to me.
She goes, Anton, stop being so rude. And, on the other throne, there's a zombie with no eyelids, no tongue, kind of lifts up from the throne, turns around, and Volenta looks at the skull and says, "We're sorry that his wife couldn't be here to join the party." She throws it against the wall, and it cracks. And with like one swift motion, she kind of leaps over the throne.
Were you putting on a show for an audience, or just for your own amusement?
I was just imagining you all. The torture devices below, and the things that I would do to you. After you ruined my plans in Vallaki. Said I wasn't able to quite live that one down. And as she's doing this, she's like giving little twirls, and almost like ballet moves across the floor.
Wasn't Vallaki the other wife?
No, this was the one sneaking in vampire spawns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Took you long enough to figure out that brazier. Even an idiot could know what it does.
Well, that explains why you know it then.
Nice try. You can't get under my skin.
I wouldn't want to be there with all the worms and dead things crawling in it.
So she steps over to
the skin altogether. I haven't had skin in years.
You're so boring.
Yeah.
Always about who killed me this, who killed me that. I wish I had skin. Please.
I don't have to use the restroom every 4 hours.
4 hours.
Really, I go more than that. Is that healthy?
Well, I must admit, I think I know where this is going, and I'm going to be happy to see where this ends.
Yes, we should get along with it. I need to redeem myself in my master's eyes.
You are
But
the only one
not-
left, by
but-
the way.
But not before I have my fun with you.
You are the only one left, by the way. We've made it so easily to make you the favorite of the brides.
My thoughts exactly. And she gives this, like, wicked smile.
You
And,
are welcome.
Who roll for initiative?
Clickety clackety. Roll for attackety.
So I got another error saying that it didn't take it, but it's a 9 for Minerva.
I can see it on the thing.
But it doesn't. So yours goes into the turn order. Mine just stays on the.
Oh, okay.
I've done a quick one for Arena and Esmeralda. Because I made macros.
Can't stop him with macros and cheese.
Who needs to go in there?
Minerva at 9.
Does my rat roll initiative or does it run off?
You see a dead rat, like right in front, like right next to the throne.
It's okay, I can make more. It doesn't bother me.
Wait, is that a cantrip?
No, it's my item is a hat of vermin, which is a common item that lets me make one of a couple things. Wait, who joined us?
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, everyone's here.
And now playing Volenta is Matt Mercer.
Man, that guy's everywhere.
Hey, go away, Matt. Oh, there he goes.
Alright, Volenta's up first.
Dang it.
That's not very hospitable.
Well, consider me a rude house guest. Or a
Okay.
rude, whatever.
Host.
Host, yeah. Alright. You can see on her, the belt on her dress, she has, like, a number of flask and stuff, and she seems to be, like, eagerly trying to grab the right one. She has...
Jeez. Don't stay away from those. These are gonna be fairly rough. Because I'm assuming they're like cautious caustic brew type stuff is what I'm worried about.
She takes out one that seems to be like one of those what's the word, like the ice the fog.
Yeah, the really cold liquid.
Yeah.
Nitroglycerin?
No.
Like,
Liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
Well, it's like really cold ice. It's like
Oh, nitrogen.
nitrogen. Okay, whatever. but the
Dry ice?
Dry ice. Yeah, there we go. She pulls one out, and she's just gonna throw it in the middle of the room that you're in. But it's gonna hit Irina, Vogel. It's gonna hit right here and spread out to Irina, Vogel, and Vio. And you need to make a dexterity saving throw as the ice in this vial begins to spread.
18.
18.
15.
Irina.
Why is there 2 saves listed? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Irina. Okay, you all passed. You each take 5 cold damage.
I don't like that. I don't want to do that.
And you can see the ice try to like grab at your feet and restrain you, but it like melts away way too fast. And you can see Volenta is like just frustrated. She goes, oh, defective.
Oh, if only the shatter spell worked on things that were held or equipped by people.
And she goes, oh well, and she goes, oops. And you see her, she does like a over-exaggerated like dance move where her foot goes up and she knocks over the chair to reveal that there was a giant like jug of oil there, and it starts to spread over the ground.
Just that section, or
For now. And you see that there's another jug next to the chair as well. It seems to be like way more liquid than it can hold is pouring out of it. Right, you.
oh, goody, it's one of those.
Let's all back up in the other room and just throw some fire in there. We'll be fine. Close the door.
I'm more worried. What if it's not going to mix well with the water?
Oh no.
We gotta figure out what's in the other end of that room, because there is a hallway.
She's not wearing metal by any chance, is she?
She is not.
Nobody is. I didn't get that spell.
She doesn't have
I
any.
am here.
She doesn't have any weapons on her.
Yeah.
She's not holding any, I should say.
And curse you, glass vials, not metal ones. Oh well.
You could toss a piece of metal into the oil and then light that on. You know that. That's pretty fucking badass. Excuse my
don't
language,
think
but like
that's
it's.
I don't think you'd start a fire with heat metal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. What's the worst that could happen? And just go in and take the brunt of it. And stabby stab. Badly, 14 and a 10. 2 misses.
Yeah, neither of those hit. She like each time you thrust forward, she does like a ballet move and just kind of very gracefully kind of dodges out of the way. It's like, oh, do you want to dance, elf? I was expecting a dance partner today.
I figured somebody should. You've probably never been picked for that. Alright, yeah, there's nothing else I can do, so next.
No bardic inspiration or anything?
Do those recharge? Yes, good. They recharge on a short rest. Yeah, I'll give one to Vogel.
Okay. D6. D8.
Yeah. Or
It's
D8.
Yeah, D8 at this point.
D8, okay.
Alright,
Ask on a D8.
Vogel.
Alright, Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I was gonna do, regardless. I'm going to cast Antagonize on the zombie.
Okay.
I need to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC of... DC of 14.
Rolls a 16.
The zombie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do I have a way of knocking that down? I don't think I do.
You might.
Do I have woe or wheel on right now?
I think you have woe, if I remember correctly.
I think I'm
yeah,
going
hold
to
on.
use that if I really can right now.
You should have wrote. You wrote it down, right?
Yeah.
Character sheet.
I know I've used it once. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it was against the other people. It wasn't wheel.
Yeah, I think it was woe. Yeah, so you can use a D4 to reduce that.
It is a
Roll
D6.
D6, you need to roll at least a 3.
50. Yeah, we got a 66%
I can do that
chance.
one more time.
Go for it, because this will do a double whammy. A bit of a double whammy.
Yeah, 1 second. D6.
Freaking zombie rolling a 16.
Two.
Ah!
Yeah, so it meets it, beats it.
Now we know.
Oh my god.
What
Well,
are
that's
you-
good because no one's half the battle. So
What are you
we're
trying to
almost
do to
done.
poor Anton?
Well, he still takes,
44.
successful save just takes half damage, so he takes 2d4 well, he takes 44 halved. 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Otherwise, he would have taken the full thing and would have attacked something immediately. Good try. It just, why
Statistically, we're
zombie?
likely to beat it, but it just didn't work. out.
Yeah, it happens. And I'm going to do a bonus action. I don't, nothing really do. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand next to her in case she skedaddles.
Esmeralda will rush forward. It's like, you know this guy? She rushes towards Anton.
Suppose we knew him.
One of her playthings.
He is but a shell of his former self.
It's gonna
What were those
hit.
rolls last time?
Yeah. Shut up. I was having an off day, okay? That's 15 damage to the zombie, though. Oh, wait. Yeah, these things have a super low AC. So, yeah, the 11's
Yeah.
gonna hit.
Zombies are generally, if he's just a normal zombie, it's just gonna be 8.
Yeah.
Get rid of him before he gets into our lawn.
Yeah, it's 21 damage, not bad.
And the zombie stays down.
That was easy.
It's like, oh, you broke him. Too bad.
Why are you playing with second-hand toys? Could you not afford the good ones?
I was gonna have more fun with him, but you insisted that I'd let him live before. That didn't last long, did it? If I wasn't interrupted by Strahd Waddy. She does it in like a mocking tone when she says that. Right.
Yes, it was funny to see all that wine on your fancy dress.
That took forever to get out! Minerva, your turn.
Minerva's gonna do something she's never done before.
Oh.
Run?
No, I've done that. Just not on my own volition. But I'm actually gonna cast Web on in the area where Volenta and Antoine. I guess no, yeah, Volenta and then into the oil. I don't want to get Theo
Okay.
in that. But I'm gonna try casting Web on her. And I think it's a Dex 14.
Yeah.
And I have concentration.
It's gonna do it like right here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
What did I do?
No, just web is extremely flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying oh no for a bad idea. I'm saying oh no, Volenta's in trouble.
Well, it only does like I saw it was like a D4 or 2D4 or something of damage.
Dex. She rolls at 11.
Oh my goodness, she may or may not be restrained. Yeah, she's probably restrained. But in all seriousness, do we want to set fire to things immediately, or are we?
If things involve her.
Okay, because if I use my fire, okay, I'm gonna shoot, because she's got the web on her. If I shoot her with my stuff, which causes things to go on fire, it would then immediately destroy the web that I just made.
Yeah.
There is also a thing. There is a decanter of endless oil, currently bubbling at her feet as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I did use my action to do this, and I believe my cannon went to a force cannon, but then we had a short rest, so it's reset, so I can use this spell slot to... Oh no, I have to wait till...
It has to be an action, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I already used my action for that, and I don't have a bonus action.
Didn't it summon it before?
I may also suggest, doesn't it have a third ability as well?
This is the defense one.
Yeah.
Use it a couple times. I forgot to do her second attack before, so I'm going to retcon that right now.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
yeah.
And I have concentration.
Yeah, so pretend this was a moment ago, but she's going to reach into her like the hem of her dress, pull out a dagger, and throw it at you, Minerva.
Ah! Oh,
It's
that
fine.
misses.
Yeah, 12's gonna miss.
Plinks right off.
Take this, and then just like dings off a wall beside you.
Okay,
I
so-
imagine it happens as soon as you do the web, and this dagger gets stuck at the edge of the web. So I didn't mean to step in your description, Joey.
She is... No, it's saying she is restrained. Speed becomes 0, can't benefit of any speed. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Creature attacks have disadvantage. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, Grude, get up there and punch her in the face.
I have no strength. You, I'm just a big guy.
Metaphorically. Turn into a bear and punch her in the face.
I'll turn into a radiant light monster instead.
That might work, yeah.
As she's laughing, it's like the web appears under her feet, and she goes, What is this? That's cheating! Cheating!
Well, that's what you get for being an irreparable failure.
Well, I never accept.
I hope she has pearls to clutch.
Alright, Minerva.
She can't reach him because
Oh,
of the
Minerva's
restraint.
right there. Grude.
Okay, I am going to actually cast Fairy Fire on Volenta.
Well, she is restrained right now, so she's essentially
Okay.
has that on her, yeah.
But
You
it does,
convinced me. I'll do a level 3 Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
So, Starry Form Archer.
Guiding Bolt, 13 will miss.
Oh!
With it, did you roll with advantage?
Oh, advantage, yeah.
Wait 1 second. Let me try that. Oh my goodness!
13 will miss.
Well, in that case, for my bonus action, I will use the little Archer guy, which will also roll a 13.
Oh my god.
13
Can you
will
roll a couple more
miss.
That seems like I should get some sort of bonus action for that.
Do a couple more rolls just to see like how long does the 13th last?
Next one would have been
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Well, Starform would have got advantage, so that one hits.
Oh,
Oh,
take it.
I'll take it. Radiant 11 radiant damage from D's.
Radiant.
Max damage too.
I will say that the stare from Archer always makes it, like, encourages me to attack because then I have a second chance, even if I do miss.
Yeah.
Now you've got 3 extra chances.
I mean, the guiding bolt would have been the better results to get hit.
Yeah.
But like, this is still really good. A radiant hit on her.
It's a start.
And Vio would have brought this up earlier, but he will not be able to use the pendant this time because it only has 1 more charge and it needs 2.
All out of tricks. Irina will...
He did not say this in the room.
Yeah, I know. Irina will give the help action to the bride. Do a crossbow attack. 13 will miss. 13 will
Everybody
miss.
rolling 13. Everybody rolling 13s.
Yeah.
Only 1 attack?
For Irina?
Yeah.
Yeah, only 1 attack.
Did she roll with advantage?
Oh.
She rolled
fine.
13 damage too.
God.
What?
There we go.
Okay, we'll use the top one.
No, you can take okay.
No. He said it first.
Arena will probably have to
That's
step
right.
back as she has stepped into the web.
Oh, she rolled max damage there. Yeah, let's do it right there.
Yeah. But you moved the web to the foreground layer?
Yeah, I did.
It looks like it's still 50% opacity. You might want to check that in settings.
I can still see the outline of it.
Yeah. Joey was having problems with this when we were talking about it last game. That the setting probably got reset to the opacity of the layer got changed.
Is that better?
Looks the same. As long as you can see it, as long as you can see it, it's probably fine.
It's all the way
Yeah,
up.
you're the one.
That's weird. You might, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Change the layer to...
There you go. Oh,
Yep.
oh, you moved it.
But
You probably have the layer itself set to, or it's set up so anything beneath it can it automatically That's probably what it is. If something's beneath it, it probably sets it to like a lower opacity so you can see that something's beneath it.
no,
That's probably what's going on. Sorry for the detour.
yep. Frustrated. She's like stuck in this web. She's like struggling to get free. She's like, where did I put that thing? She goes, here it is. She pulls out one, and it's like a blood red vial. And you can tell there's this heat emanating from it. And she goes, this might hurt. And she just throws it down in front of her, and within a 10-foot radius, there's this enormous explosion as it essentially fills the room. Minerva, you're the only one that's out of radius. I want everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Woo.
But this burns up the web.
What about the thing behind her?
Catches fire.
Five. Sure, the straw man gets hit by the fire.
Okay. 24.
Alright, Grude 13, Vogelsuch 3.
5. But still, 5.
Dex. Esmeralda, Dex.
Ugh.
Rolled really bad.
Grude rolls another 13.
So
You
the,
just
the
realized
person
that now.
directly in front of the explosion dodges away, but everybody else not.
Right, if you roll below a 14, you take... Oh, 2d6. You take 8 fire damage.
Ouch.
And you are... set on fire.
4 for everybody above.
If you succeed, you don't take any damage.
Oh, nice.
Must be nice.
It is. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, good to know.
But yeah, if you fail, your clothes are starting to catch fire. And that includes her. All right, Vio. Oh right, the oil does catch fire, and it's beginning to spread.
To under her, I hope.
Over here.
Oh. Vogel, what if you tip that over top her head?
I'm on fire.
Oh yeah.
Right, Vio.
Oh, I just thought of something. Okay, let me double check something real quick. Oh, good. Okay, I'm going to try to stab her.
Okay.
And you know, dirty 20 and a miss.
All right, 20 will hit.
All right, 7 piercing. I am also going to use a bardic inspiration, where the mobile flourish, where you see where this is going.
Oh yes.
I deal an extra damage of of my bardic inspiration, which is D8. So it takes an extra 2. Thanks for that. I also push the target back 5 feet.
It's like, nice try. It's like push her back into the fire. And Tresso, that was already on fire, just gets set more. She goes, dirty tricks!
I thought you were supposed to be the good guys.
Read the rules about this.
When did we say that?
Yeah, we're not good people.
That'll be it.
As she takes that damage, be pushed back, she will, and she will take a leap down, onto the wall here, and then drop down into the water. puts out the fire.
So there's a legendary action.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the other
Like
one
she
had
did right
that
there.
too.
Yeah, she did.
just
She does
used
drop right there. Yeah. Vogel, your turn.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
Put my rage bonuses on.
But you will take 2 fire damage.
But a flesh wound. I'm not, my rage isn't, I'm a level 1 mage, or rage, so it's, level 1 barbarian, so it's probably not affect fire. I'm going to just swan dive, not swan dive, but like land right next to her.
Okay.
Dunk down, does it put out the fire?
You're in the water, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, dunk down and come back right back up. Take 2 attacks on her.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for the first one.
Dirty 20 hits.
12 magical silver slashing damage.
Kind of slice her. And she's like, "Oh, you got me." She goes, "Psych." And she reaches into a hidden pocket and throws a caustic some caustic acid into your face, like splashes it into you. She will take the damage though.
Yeah.
I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
15?
15. Just enough.
Yay.
And when she rolled bad. You take 3 acid damage.
Alright.
It's like, that was supposed to do more!
It doesn't work on water.
This was the part where you were supposed to fall down.
Yeah, second attack. Part of me really wants to grab her, and I wish I could just like pin her in the same term into the water. But
She also doesn't breathe.
I don't have that. Yeah, that's that, and I don't have the feat that lets me do that, so it's not gonna. So just attack her again with the second attack.
Okay.
Garbage. 10.
Okay.
10 will fail.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
That's true. Do we have any idea what her, Anybody pick up any notes on what the...
It's about 14.
Certainly not 13.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't risk it. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. To unknown.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
She goes, Irina, watch this. And she'll do a cool flip over the throne, and then do like a sliding motion into the water. Land all cool and with a big splash. And she'll attack the her. Overpowered Esmeralda. Jeez. 2 of those will hit. Wow. Alright. Minerva.
Gosh, that Esmeralda is so cool.
Irina goes, sorry, I didn't see. What did you do? Was it cool?
The
Minerva's
fire
like-
was in the way.
Yes, Very cool. And then she's gonna wink and thumbs up to.
You weren't even looking.
Minerva's gonna get closer. Because I think the water. I'm interested in where this waterway goes, but I'd also like to just shoot her. So now that we're kind of further in, I am going to use my action to get the. Okay, I'm just double checking my protector.
It basically gives everyone temporary HP. That's in its radius.
Yeah, it's 1 plus D8.
It's probably 2d8 at this point.
Yeah. 1 plus intelligence modifier. Okay, so I think we're actually doing pretty good right now. So I kind of want to keep it with the offensive. And
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if it like added defense or HP or if it healed.
Yeah.
It's a temporary HP, so it kind of heals.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling the force blast because it does push her around 5 feet each time. Might make it more annoying to fight her. So I am going to use my action to do the flamethrower.
Farther range though.
Oh, 15 versus 120. Okay, yeah, it is. I didn't click confirm, so it is now a force ballista. And so I'm going to use that.
Just climbs up all comfy in the chair.
And then use my bonus action to actually shoot her with it. For 12, which doesn't hit. But it's now a force cannon, and I have that bonus action again.
12 will miss. As you start beating on Volenta in the water, all the splashing causes a disturbance. And another zombie will rise up from the water.
Oh, great.
It's gonna give it a turn now. That's kind of cheating, so I'm not gonna do that. Pretty rude.
Alright, here I'll step inside here. Hey everybody. Okay. I think I'm gonna try another third level Golden Bolt. One of them's gonna hit. 13 again? Oh my gosh.
Misses.
Well, back to the other guy. Basically just shooting out and make it so that Deej can shoot after.
13 misses.
We're just like firing randomly. Got it.
We may not want to bunch up like this though.
And then Grude steps back.
Irina will like go up here, aim at the zombie, give it the help action. The help action against it. We'll fire at it.
Irina, whose team are you on?
Team Vogel, right?
I
This has
enjoy
really been
having
Vogel's story the whole
cheerleaders.
time.
You see some of the burn marks on Volenta begin to heal. She will. Let's see here. First, she'll attempt to hit Vogel with throwing a dagger at her. It will be a still throwing it. So it'll be a disadvantage. 9 will miss.
It would have hit a zombie, but not me.
She's going to... Yeah. She's gonna, in her hand, she has this, yellow crystal that's, like, sparking with electricity. And she's gonna throw it. She goes, catch! She's gonna throw it to, past Minerva. It's gonna land right here. I need the Minerva, the cannon, Vogel, and that's it, to make a Constitution saving throw as this thing just erupts in a shockwave.
$15 for the cannon?
15. Well, everyone succeeds again. She's like looking... She's had too many of these things like not go her way. She goes... I'm not the problem, you're the problem!
The other sisters put up more of a fight than you. Easily.
Sister wives?
Other brides.
She can use bonus action, which I forgot she had, to disengage.
No, keep forgetting.
She hides, and she starts running into this hallway here. She can't see. The zombie will go up to Esmeralda. Slam attack, 6 will miss. Right, you.
Would I be able to pick up the upright the decanter to like keep it from making more oil?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Free item interaction. I can use. I'll use a full action if it means to make sure that I don't get burned or anything.
Yeah, it's easy enough. Yeah, pick it up.
Okay. Just to make sure it doesn't fill the entire room. And all right. Let's see. 10, 15. Okay. Just enough to get around the fire. How about with this?
Yeah, she is in a water-filled hallway.
I'm assuming a 10 hits a zombie if I remember right, so 11 and 12.
Yep. The zombie... Natural 1 Constitution. It goes down.
Yay. Those things are annoying. Why are you running?
Right, Vogel.
Is it difficult terrain in this water, or is it just normal movement?
It's not too deep. You'll be able to wade through it.
Go up to her and attack. First one. If you roll anything but garbage, it'd be nice. And I'm actually going to attempt to grapple her with the second one.
Okay.
Athletics.
She gets hit by that first one.
Oh my god. 1 and a 4 on the dice.
She gets that one. She's going to run further down the hallway.
Wait,
So
what?
You won't be able to attack at all. But as you reach,
Legendary
Oh,
action.
was it a reaction?
yeah,
Okay, how far does she go?
15 feet.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to get another 10 feet from that.
Vogel, as you step on that part of the waterway, you realize you have triggered a trap.
Doesn't bother me.
Should.
It might.
Okay. 6, 3. Need you to.
I've got to step away, so just do what you got to do. I'll be right back.
We'll note it in the text.
Okay, it's a pressure plate, so you automatically trigger it. Vogel, you get a trapdoor opens underneath you, and you get sucked under in like a whirlpool of water.
What does it do? It just sucks me down?
Sucks you down, but
Good thing I don't have to breathe?
you realize that you are instantly transported somewhere.
Oh, I was gonna...
Oh,
Okay,
it's one of those Zelda whirlpools.
Sorry, I need to find it in the thing.
Yeah.
Go do what you need to do.
I'm in the middle, that's fine. Why's my turn gonna take so long?
So you're not transported far, you're transported into the room with the torture devices. But you are placed into one of them, like you're teleported into there.
Okay. Too bad they're not on the map.
They're not.
Yeah.
But you are transported into something known as a scavenger's daughter.
Heard of that one.
It's a
Does
triangular.
it do anything? Does it do anything immediately? Let me ask you that right now. Does it do anything to me immediately?
It is a vertical
It's a restraining device.
triangular metal frame with a large bulge on top, 2 manacles halfway down the sides, and 2 additional manacles at the bottom. Oh, it's like you're chained in almost like a cross-like position.
Yeah. Okay. Is it just restraining?
Their head is forced into the upper bulge, your arms strapped into the other 2.
Joey. I
I'm
can teleport immediately. I just need to know if it's going to do anything to me beforehand.
Oh,
If it's only restraining me, you don't have to bother.
Oh, it's
Oh,
boots.
okay, that thing. Okay. Does it do any damage immediately, or is it just essentially restraining me into that?
Sorry, I'm reading.
Sorry, Jerry. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you doing it immediately after you transport?
As soon as I have the ability to take a bonus action.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I need to know if it does any damage to me. I take the damage.
No, I said yeah, you can go.
Yeah. So yeah, if it's basically just restraining me, I will my boots of the winding path. Just before the pressure plate, which is within 30 feet.
You're not on the path though.
No. Well, spells. Inventory. Boots of the Winding Path. Wearing these boots, a creature can teleport up to 15 feet, which I could get to 5, 10. Oh, I might not have. This is also a little off. Yeah, I thought it was 30 feet. 15 feet, I actually cannot.
Okay.
Because it was a little too further away. Apologies for that. I can't.
Maybe you could
immediately-
teleport 15 feet back from while you were being teleported, which would still be inside the floor, but...
Also, what happens is, this is like, once you're in it, it begins to like contort and like force your head under the water. Which is no big deal for
Okay.
you don't have to breathe.
Yeah. So basically the idea is going to be that I would have used the boots to just get back to anywhere I walked on my turn.
Yeah.
But it has to be within 15 feet, not 30, unfortunately.
Um,
However, Even though I am still raging. Oh, that thing. Okay. Better pictures. Where is the item I got? The silver gemstone. Use a bonus action to cast Misty Step. Can I basically
You are chained up. You can't do anything. You can't like grab an object.
Can't reach the project without the. Yeah, that's the end of my turn then, because I can't teleport. Oh, if you only put me over here.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as this thing is stretching out your limbs.
Garbage.
Ooh,
7.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage. You're raging, so half that.
That's true.
You took damage, so you're still raging.
And I attacked, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it, because I can't do my second attack, and I can't teleport. I will actually use my bonus action to stop raging.
Okay. Well, might help you.
Because I need to be able to teleport.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Esmeralda just sees you appear in this torture device. He goes, "You got this, Vogel?"
Fine.
You're underwater. It's like, fine. Alright, this is gonna shoot at Volenta across the way. 18. Both those hit. Alright. Minerva.
Here I come with my cannon. So I... Oh. Sorry, I keep the dex on getting the wrong one. I just popped out of the game. 1 second. I'm just gonna go up and aim at her with the cannon if I can. If not, I'm gonna use the firebolt.
She is definitely out of view.
You only move the cannon 5 feet.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the... Yeah. So... Yeah, I'll go there. Well, I think I can only go 30 feet without doing it, but if I'm back here, I might be able to see a bit down the hall.
You moved pretty far. Are you sure you can...
Where are you going?
Unless you dashed.
Because
Yeah,
don't
that
I
was
have 30 feet movement?
Yeah.
That's not where you started.
Yeah, I started up here.
There you
Okay,
go.
so 30 here.
You can get right. Yeah.
And I can't see down the hallway. So yeah, I'm just chasing her at this point.
As you pass by that area, you feel the same pressure plate that Vogelsuch ran over, but since he's already in there, nothing happens. You think this hallway's trapped.
Oh, dang it. So now I'll be vigilant going on afterwards.
Do you have an action?
No, because I can't shoot her or anything, so there's nothing to do.
Why not? She's right there.
You just
you
moved.
said- Oh, okay, so I thought you said I couldn't see her because I was like trying to get up. But
Wait,
yes, I will shoot
well-
her with my firebolt.
Well, because you were over here at first, so you can see her over there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, 21 to hit.
1 hits.
8 fire damage.
Right. Also D8.
Oh yeah, and it's the first time I've done my fire damage. So another 2, so 10 in total.
As this firebolt hits her, it actually hits her in her mask. and it's enough force where it kind of breaks in half. You can see the other half of her face, and she's just like, and her eyes just get wider, her pupils dilate more. She takes her like long sharp nails, just starts scratching her face. I'm gonna bite you first. And she enters phase 2.
Yeah, you keep running after the vampires, and what do they keep doing to you?
They keep biting me and giving me necrotic damage.
Yeah, you didn't fire the cannon either.
No, cause yeah, I thought that she was like down this hallway initially.
Right, but the cannon can see her, can it?
Cannon
in it?
No, she
Can it?
Is there? But I think the wall hits it.
What? Wrong starting spot.
That would that be considered like partial cover or anything, or is that a direct line for the cannon?
Sorry, I'm just getting mixed up already. So I have no idea what you're doing.
Trying to shoot her with a force cannon.
You have line of sight?
So this is the line of sight I have.
Looks like line of sight to me. Looks like
Alright.
she'll have cover though.
Yeah, I was just worried about that corner.
She's huge.
Ah,
Here we go. For
there's
12.
2 of them now.
12.
That's the exact same as the other one.
Yeah, that'll miss. Yeah, no, it's so short for her. Listen, I'm not made of money.
Oh, but if you were,
If I were, I would be commissioning Mel all day.
all right, and that's the end of my confusing turn.
Okay. Grude.
So I'm gonna use something I haven't actually used here. Adrenaline Rush. So I'm gonna be able to use dash as a bonus action. So I can get down.
Isn't that if you dash to attack, you can do that? It's like an orc ability, right?
Pardon?
It's like an orc ability, right?
I actually don't know. It just says you can dash as a bonus action 3 times per long rest.
Okay. I thought it was a little different. Yeah, I think it's an orc racial.
And you also get it. And I get 3 temporary HP.
That is your bonus
And-
action, so you can't do the
Yeah,
starting
so I'm
roll.
actually going to use Fairy Fire on her.
Okay.
That's a Dex 14.
Dex 14. 22.
Dang it. I don't even think a woe was worth that one.
She goes, pretty colors, but it's not gonna hit me.
She's right. Well, at least I'm here.
Arena's gonna go over to you, Vogel, and try to break you free. It's like, don't be silly. And she will attempt to break you out. I don't see a DC here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's either going to be somewhere else or it's going to be under object.
Well, I'll just make one up.
I'll look up. Oh god, where's the object table? Object hit points, object armor classes. For iron and steel, 19 AC. If you're hitting it.
Does it have a strength?
No, it's just an armor class. So yeah, you'll have to figure out a lock that one.
She tries to. It's like, these look pretty rusted. I think I can pull you out of them. But sorry.
I didn't even respond to that.
Right, Volenta. She's actually going to kind of leap onto the wall and like crawl along it like a spider to you, Minerva, and then leap onto you. And you see she's moving in almost like fast motion. She's moving
Like that
incredibly
gross-
fast.
That gross stop motion-y fast
Yeah.
movement.
She's gonna claw attack you with 17.
Yeah.
Alright, she grapples you with her claws. And she bares her fangs, which has like blood dripping down from the claw marks on her face. 12 will miss. She's gonna do it again. Oh, a 9 will miss.
She just keeps biting the bun in my hair.
Yeah, but you are grappled.
Bun, you get out of her hair.
But it's cozy in here.
Alright, and... she's going to... she's gonna do like, she's gonna like... she's grappling you, she's gonna like push off you a little bit, and then go on the wall here while she's holding on to you. She's like standing horizontally on it. Right, Vio.
Alright. You got this, Arena, right? Okay. Alright, gotta save Minerva. So, I'm gonna run forward. As I'm running, I'm gonna use Misty Step to get the rest of the way. And I'm going to stab at a Volenta.
Okay.
19 and a 23.
19 will hit. You like,
The 23 misses?
23 hits. But as you hit her with the rapier, like you slash her across the cheek, and her smile just gets wider, and she just goes, naughty, and she'll kind of swirl some blood in her mouth around, and then spit it right in your face. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
21.
Okay, nimble little thing. But both those will hit.
Yes, I swerve to the side from the spit take, and then just stab again. And I'm going to use the another bardic inspiration to push her back 5 feet.
Okay.
And more damage.
We'll cause her not to be grappled.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh, full damage. So that would be 12, 23, and 29 damage in total.
Okay.
You good? Stop running forward.
Yes, I've done that quite a lot lately.
I know you're eager, but
Vogel.
Yeah, Misty Step out of the thing. Stay off the pressure plate. And I'm gonna go ahead, since I'm no longer raging, 2 Eldritch Blasts at Volenta. Uh, 8 and a 17.
8 will miss, 17 will hit.
6 force damage from the Eldritch Blast. That'll be my turn.
Okay. As you hit her, Vogel, she's going to Do. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to kind of run across the wall over Minerva, get right up in your face, and do a claw attack.
Okay.
A 16?
That will hit.
Right.
Let me take off my rage then. Yep, that will hit.
Alright, you take 7 slashing damage.
Raging. Okay.
Okay,
I assume that didn't provoke attacks of opportunity?
did not.
Okay.
It's like, God, I wish I could hope kill a vampire this time.
Is she strong?
She's a vampire spawn, so yeah.
No, I mean Esmeralda. Probably shouldn't try to grapple through that.
You want to try to grapple?
If she's not, I mean, she would know if she's strong enough to go after a vampire spawn to grapple her. But so I'll leave that up to you to make that decision because you know you'd be able to do that.
She's an NPC. Well, she has +2 strength. He goes.
What do you think? She's how many attacks does she have? 2?
3.
3? Say maybe just try the first one at least.
She'll have to put away at least one of her weapons.
Drop 1.
Strength 9. Wow, they're actually not that strong. Wow. Okay.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Esmeralda kind of grabs a hold of her, saying, "You
Now-
stand still."
Stab her. Yeah, I assume she drops the weapon that she had only one attack with, so she can just attack twice with the other one.
Yeah, she has her rapier. Sorry, I'm looking at abilities here.
Yeah. In one game, I once won a grapple where we both rolled a 1. Or a shove attack, so it was the same thing, but like we both rolled that 1.
It was a slap fest.
Yeah, but technically mine was higher, so I won.
Rolls hit for 12.
Both hit, or only the first one?
Only the first one.
Okay. Looking for that.
But she's gonna do the same thing to Esmeralda and spit blood in her face. So she has to make a dexterity saving throw. Which 12. She fails. Doesn't take any damage, but it gets right into her eyes, and Esmeralda is blinded.
Good thing she doesn't need to see to hold somebody.
Yep. It's like, I'm right in my eye.
Glad she grabbed her first.
Minerva.
I'm going to do the opposite. Oh, wait. Who's grappling who?
Esmeralda's grappling her.
Oh
Put
shit!
it-
I can't
put
hit
it-
a force cannon without losing the grapple.
Push her. What does the force cannon push?
Yeah, it does a 5-foot push each time.
I don't think it's
For
optional either. I think it just does it.
If she moves the cannon north of Volenta and
Oh,
pushes
push
down,
it into Esmeralda.
push her into Esmeralda. What say you, Joey?
Yeah. I'll say it knocks them both prone.
That's even better. She can't stand up.
Still force movement. So
It doesn't separate them.
that's true.
That's the whole reason of putting them forward. Or putting it north.
If it hits, still gonna hit.
Oh yeah, there's that whole thing of that. Well, I'm gonna start with that for 12.
That'll miss.
That just seems harder than usual. And then I'm gonna use my firebolt
Okay.
to attack. 24 to hit.
That hits.
And 11 fire damage.
Plus a D8.
Grude, we need some radiant power if you can.
Oh, yeah. That's what I've been trying to do.
Plus a D8.
Oh yeah, because it's for each hit. Whoa. Okay, so that's 19.
That helps.
Another max damage.
Yeah. Feels good.
Alright, Grude.
Got one more level 3 guiding bolt that I could do. What? The +6, I should be able to hit this person. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh my gosh! And then I'll do a bonus action. It's like,
You've been storing up your level 3 spells?
yeah, I've only used so all my level 1s are gone. I think I have one level 2 left and then one level 4.
Save them for healing, maybe.
Yeah, because I'm just shooting at the ground right now. We're shooting at the ground because it makes the water fill up all light and cool, like. That's what's happening. Mathematically, this is very improbable.
We're just gonna do help action.
I'm rolling like 3s and 7s.
Crossbow. 7 will miss. So as Esmeralda's like reeling from the blood in her eye, trying to like shake it off, you see her body begin to contort into like unnatural shapes, and she is able to escape the grapple. And then she immediately will leap onto the wall behind Minerva. That's one of her abilities. Don't worry. And we'll...
the wall leap.
Yep.
Except for Minerva, you should worry.
I'm saying escaping a grapple.
Yeah.
24 to hit Minerva.
That's-
You are grappled again.
Ah!
She will attempt to bite
Good.
you with a
24.
54. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she can only attack 3 times if the other one hits. But yeah, that 11 will miss.
Yay!
I feel like part of her armor is covering up her neck or something.
Yeah, these bites. Right, Vio.
What was the damage though?
She was just
Not
grappling you.
Oh, okay, cool.
They have to grapple to bite. Right, Vio.
Why do they all like you so much, Minerva?
What can I say? They have good taste. Oh.
24 and 26.
24 hits. Give me a dexterity saving throw as she spits blood in your direction.
Yep,
10.
probably hits this time.
You are blinded, so roll that next attack at disadvantage. So roll one more time.
Actually, could I, no, we'll go with this. I don't want to retcon. So we're
10.
gonna retcon me hitting.
Yeah, that's not hit.
Alright, just 12 damage. Is that considered an attack?
I'm sorry.
Is that considered an attack that she did?
it's a reaction. It's not really. It's kind of an attack.
Does she try to target something to hit? Because attack is a specific game term. I just got back, so I don't know what I missed. Or whatever she just did.
Is that considered an attack? I mean, it's not really an attack.
What did she do?
Why do you ask?
I mean, I'm not...
She spit at me again.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Blind her back.
Oh, it's she didn't attack, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah,
she didn't make an
why I was-
attack roll. You made a save, so it's technically not an attack.
Yeah, that's why I was checking. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Right.
And I'll add the B myself.
Vogel.
Well, I'll get back just in time. Do we know if the pressure plate's still working? People are in the way. I'm just gonna stand back then.
People have been
Minerva
avoiding
knows
it.
it doesn't work.
I'm gonna pick up the sword and put it into Esmeralda's hand, because I assume she dropped it. And just say, just wait until your sight comes back. Don't swing around, she's not near you. And I'm just gonna take 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
First one. 13, I'm gonna go ahead and use my D8.
Okay.
Roll that one.
Yeah. 21. I assume that'll hit
That'll hit.
for 9 force damage. Second attack. 23. 8 force damage.
Great. So if you don't mind, I want to say what happens. So she's like cling to the wall. I mean, as you hit her with this Eldritch Blast, it forces her lose her grip, and she splashes into the water, activating another trap that's below her. Gets transported into an Iron Maiden, into the in the other room, and she's like looking around confused, and then it slams shut as you hear her scream, as you see like blood drip from the
Very
the edges.
Junji Ito type imagery I'm thinking of right now.
And everything's silent.
Yeah.
Wow. Glad you stopped there, Minerva.
I'm glad I only hit the bars.
Or wait, no. My response would be, "What just happened?" Rubbing at eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm sure Grude will take care of Blindy McBlinderson.
Yeah, you're wiping off the blood.
Both of
It's
them.
like, it's in my eye, it's in my eye, it's in my eye.
Is there something I need to roll to get her not blind or time?
Yeah, this time.
Give her a pat on the back, be moral support.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here.
Just to check, are we still in combat?
Out of combat.
Okay.
Yay.
And it's kneel down, splash water.
I just have the dark imagery of her getting into the Iron Maiden and just screaming from the inside as she's trying shaking for it to get out, and then it falls over into the water.
Falls
and,
onto her.
The blood just seeps up from there and is floating on the top.
I'm wet. I'm hysterical and I'm wet. And in pain.
Did the other brides have any useful items on them?
No,
We'll leave this one as
Though-
it is then.
she did have some vials.
Minerva's like,
But
get
they
out of the
didn't
way!
They didn't work very well, so I'm not too worried.
All the vials she was holding, then immediately, like, explodes in there as the Iron Maiden, like, the door kind of flies over, hits the water, and, her body just riddled with holes falls forward into the water. And you
The
see
imagery I have from that is the when Homer threw the M80 into the dishwasher to stop it from exploding in his hand, and then it just explodes, and then all this black sludge goo seeps out from it, and he just walks away whistling.
Oh, I remember that.
but in her charred, actually it's not charred, smushed, you do see something glint in her pocket that's kind of fallen out.
I'll pick it up.
Don't forget her teeth, Vogelsuch.
I'll grab her teeth as well.
It is
The Iron Maiden loosened them.
is actually a key that was wrapped around a necklace around her neck that was hidden underneath her dress. It is a silver key.
Silver key. I'll put that in my notes.
Watch it.
Or miss
All it does is
inventory.
open the doors we've already broken it through.
Volenta's silver key.
So I'll describe the hallway that went down.
Yeah, we're gonna walk with a pole arm and just press every pressure plate we can.
The stairs descend into black, still water that fills an arched hallway before you. The water surface is like dark mirrored glass, disturbed only by the occasional thwick of a drop falling from the ceiling. 20 feet ahead, an arched doorway leads downwards from each side of the hallway. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed and partially submerged. You hear a weak cry from help from beyond the south door.
From the north or south?
South. It's like, you hear, it's like, I hear you! I hear you out there! Help! Help me!
Alright. As Vogel said, I'm going to very carefully go this way, checking for traps and such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that you know that they're there, you're able to kind of discern where they are.
Alright.
Like wedge something underneath it to pry them, keep them up.
Sure. Right, these doors are locked, but again, with some time, you can unlock them. And once you go down here, like, you're definitely kind of halfway submerged. You open the door.
Okay.
I'm saying, do you?
Yes.
Eventually?
Eventually.
Or, do we try the key, I guess?
Vogel, yeah, try the keys.
You try the key at first, and it doesn't fit.
Crowbar it is.
The skeleton key.
I knew there were cages. The windows.
I don't know why
It
you can see
works.
those. The mold-covered ceilings hangs 3 feet above the still black water that fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 feet deep. It's pretty deep here. 10-foot square cells, their entrance blocked by iron bars, line both sides of the hall. From one of the cells, you hear a gruff voice. Who's there? Who are you?
He just called out to us.
He knows there's somebody there, but he doesn't know who we are.
Yeah, he heard the fight.
I'm just reading the thing.
I know. No, we're responding to Vogel.
Busting chops, Joey, but sorry.
What's the token enlarge thing?
Shift Z when you're selecting the token.
You need to remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new It's the new Doctor Who. That looks like him.
Actually, his name's the Doctor.
The Doctor. Yeah.
My name is Vogelsuch.
He kind of pushes it away. It's like, you get away from me.
Don't worry,
No,
he has that reaction with everybody. Did you kill him?
A strong man clutches the bar of the cell while struggling to keep his teeth from chattering. His clothes are shredded and he is soaked from head to toe. And you notice that he has a silver collar, a thorned silver collar around his neck.
I take it you are a werewolf?
He kind of gives you an eye. Who sent you here?
Your wife?
Named?
Someone remind me. Out of character.
Boop, boop, boop. I don't know if I wrote it down.
Going through the artwork.
Burgermeister Demetri and wife of Kravosa.
I know, it's hard to remember names of skill pace.
Yeah.
I believe you're married.
We don't
to
actually have it
Minerva.
written down in the quests.
I believe you're married to Minerva here. Congratulations.
No, Vogelsuch, it's not at all who it is. But what's her
is-
brother is
We'll describe what she looks like.
Zalika. Her husband is Emil.
Zalika.
Zalika's brother is, what's his name? Kreskov.
yeah.
Burgermeister, yeah.
Zelenka?
Yeah. Zalika sent you here?
To a degree.
Is she safe? Is she okay?
To a degree.
She's held a prisoner, but she's not in harm at the moment, as far as we know.
Does she have one of these damned collars on her?
I don't remember. I don't think she did. Did she?
I think she does.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
Okay.
that crazy little one, she has a key. Get me out of here. I can help you.
Oh, is that what you found, Vogel?
Say it again.
Is that what you found? The key?
Perhaps.
They might be for these cells.
Locked. I will try the key on the cell.
It doesn't work on the cell.
Oh, okay, that's even better actually.
Because it's silver.
I will use the crowbar on the cell.
Okay. You break open the lock after some time.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Happens first try.
Open.
Just like tap it with the crowbar and it pops open.
Oh, it was open the whole time. Did you even try
Rusted
it?
from all this water.
Oh, I had to turn it counterclockwise. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Oh, I had to turn the key. All right.
But that opens
First,
up.
let's get out so we don't have to tread water.
He kind of weakly strides forward. Saying,
Is there anybody in the other?
I've been here for weeks. What's another few minutes?
Fair.
My name's Emil, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm here to rescue you or die.
It's not an unknown. It's rather a either or will happen.
Well, we're not fully out of the woods yet, but I will say finding you this soon is great relief.
I'll
Is
try
it
to
really
use
that soon?
I'll use the silver key on his.
Yeah. As you're like fiddling with it. Sorry, just remembering this guy's name. Kirill. He says, what about that monster Kirill? What of my pack? Are they doing well?
Some. The guy in charge seems there were a lot of emaciated ones that we spotted when getting in.
He's always been so passionate, so full of anger. He's grown monstrous. He's bigger than any of us. Now you got to turn it the other direction. Twist and turn. He says, he's planning to kidnap my nephew. Please tell me he's safe.
He did, but we got him home. He does, however, have one of these locks on him.
So he's already transformed. And finally, with a click, the collar goes free. He grabs it, he throws it to the ground, splashing in the water. And immediately, he howls. It echoes in the chamber, reverberates off the walls. He transforms into a werewolf. And, like, you can see his wounds just immediately begin to heal. Like, he's hasn't been able to heal in, like, weeks.
Now, just to make sure we're good, right?
We are good.
Good.
Must get back to my pack immediately. Free my wife. Free my nephew from this collar.
All right.
And kill Cyril. Get my pack.
That all sounds good. Here, let me show you the way out. In the meantime, walk and talk. Did you by any chance see any like trinkets around, or like a treasury, or maybe a little statue?
Treasure.
I'm leading him back to the fire, by the way.
Yeah. So, I don't know any of that. Any treasures?
Okay,
I did overhear those damn brides talk about trinkets in the catacombs.
Oh, that's a start at least. Which of these was the thing for the writing?
Violet for the Cursed Mire, orange to the Lonely Tower, red to the Monk's Hood Flowers.
All right. The one for the Lonely Tower is probably the closest for him.
Yeah, it's on the lake where the
Yeah.
where it is.
So that was the orange one, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see if this works as it indicates. Ends up touching the orange orb.
By the way, Gertruda is just staring at him. It's like wide-eyed.
Don't worry, he's good. This was the other person we came to rescue.
Uh-huh.
He's leaving now.
Do you want me to take her with me? I can protect her.
No, she's going somewhere else.
Gertruda, like, grabs Arena's arm. It's like, no, I'm fine here.
It's like one of those YA novels.
She goes,
Fine here in Strahd's castle? Yeah, that's good.
Emil goes, what help you here? Fight off any dangers you see. We can confront Geralt together. Strength in numbers.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh, Grude's pretty excited right now.
13.
13. Seems genuine.
Would not hurt to have allies.
I think it would be nice. Admittedly, we have killed all the brides, but Rahid might still be around, so that could be something to be worried about.
Yeah, the assistant is probably still around, possibly around here somewhere.
Rawdon.
But I don't think we're going to be ready to have a war with a werewolf leader immediately after this. We may have to find you later if you're willing to wait it out.
He says, if you wish me to leave, I could travel to wherever my nephew is. And he gestures to the key. Says, perhaps I could ease him of his pain.
I have no other use for it. You may have it if you wish.
Gertruda goes like, wait, what's wrong with his nephew?
Basically a spiked
Family
collar.
stuff?
That too, yeah.
Well, I can help him.
How is that?
I can travel to Kresk. He said he was in Kresk, right? I can go there and help him. Give me the key?
Insight check?
Sure.
She was just afraid of this thing. I am rolling crap insight.
Yeah, but she heard someone was in danger. Like a child was in danger.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. Take the key and I'll just hold it out. I was holding it out to our werewolf friend, and I'll hand it out to Gertrude.
Which one of these?
Gertrude.
Which one of these goes to Kresk? It's not a mire or a tower, isn't it?
Does it have monkshood
mountain?
flowers?
Well, it's by the winery, isn't it?
Isn't the tower pretty close to it too?
I mean, relatively, but like
Yeah.
the winery is kind of like a force path. Like just you have to travel through the forest a little bit and you get there.
And the winery would probably have the safest allies in the area. If anybody gives you problems, tell them that you were sent by Vogelsuch and friends.
Well, okay, I can go to the winery. Maybe they can escort me to Kresk, and I can help your nephew, and I can forget this nightmare ever happened. Just kidding. I'll never forget this. This has been awful.
Cast Modify Memory. No, I don't have that.
I'd be like, you probably don't have that.
She goes, okay. So what do I do?
Well, what you said, you just volunteered to go to the winery.
Yeah, but how does this work?
Travel.
It's a key.
No,
Cast a stone into the fire.
Yeah, she points to
You wish
the fire.
And you wish to go to the winery.
Oh, I did fiddle with the orange one. Did it do anything to the fire?
I mean, what did you do with it? I didn't hear you.
I basically just grabbed the orb.
Yeah, nothing happened when he grabbed it.
Twist, pull, bop.
It comes out, like you can take it out.
Oh, okay.
Blue is where the grapes grow sweet.
Right.
It seems that you would wish to take the blue one.
I thought grapes were
into the
purple.
fire.
Or orange, or green. Are you reading that right?
Are you the one who killed me?
I don't think this has anything to do with the actual grapes themselves. I think that it's an arbitrary color setup. It's not actually related. I understand you're anxious right now, though. We are asking you to walk through magical fire.
Sorry. Cast its stone into
need-
fire. Okay, so I guess I throw it in. Her
Would you
hand
like-
kind of hovers over the green one. She goes,
Blue.
no, the green one.
Green is where the coffins trade.
Her hand hovers over the
Oh, is
green
she doing
one.
something? Okay, I see.
And she goes, guess I'll get to Valaki another way. Sorry, Doru.
Oh, okay, sorry, I see.
Irina elbows you. He's like, don't interrupt her. She will grab the blue stone, kind of toss it into the fire, which erupts into blue flames, and the hourglass above it begins to like the sand begins to descend. It's like,
I'm
limited time. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll try to get to Valaki, and I'll meet you there. Okay.
Remember, tell the winery people that Vogelsuch sent you.
And the rest of us, if you'd like.
Yeah, also mention the rest
Yeah.
of us. Probably
Oh,
will
okay.
help.
I'm guessing they know you.
Yes.
Irina will give her a hug, says, she goes, be careful. I'm glad you're safe. And as the hourglass, you can see, like, it's almost, after about a half a minute, it's about halfway through. She's like, oh, I better hurry. Good luck. Thanks for finding my slipper, I guess. And she will step through the fire. She'll, like, put her hand into the fire and then step into it, and she disappears.
Does she scream in horrible agony as she
Yeah.
steps through?
Nope. Just,
You don't get time to scream in agony when you disintegrate.
It really kills her and creates a clone in the other place.
At this point, Emil is almost fully healed up.
I bet Minerva actually does think about that when it comes to teleportation spells.
Goes, Rahadin is not to be trifled with. You will need my strength. So if you wish it, I can help you. I can aid you in the rest of your journey here.
I wish it then.
Yeah, we're kind of tired. Oh, good news. We killed all 3 of his wives.
Good riddance.
In a,
But
that
now
we know of.
you have sparked the ire of the vampire lord for sure. You now officially
Yeah, don't tell him it was us.
officially have an enemy. But you can see him smirk. Big toothy grin. Feels like that makes 2 of us then.
Strahd's gonna come home. It's gonna be like towards the end of Clue, where everybody just walks into a room and sees a dead body, and then just walks to the next room and sees another dead body.
All right. Yes. If you're willing to help, it would be greatly appreciated. Though I will need you to also escape before we today, because if you don't, your wife's curse is going to kill me.
Curse. What have you done?
She made me make a vow.
What? The curse of Mother Night. Show it to me.
Yeah, that one. He'll show off the necklace.
Did we have any actual like proof that it did something and she wasn't just bluffing?
Not necessarily.
It was an old lady that talked cryptically. Of course it was true.
Did you insight check her?
She trusted you with the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
It has become very useful tonight.
If you take anything from our horde without permission, you are cursed by Mother Night.
Yes, I saw the corpses of 2 that tried.
So you wonder if it was a ruse. Be aware that you have her blessing for the time being. He, like, chuckles.
Since coming here, I've learned to trust the words of priestesses and fortune tellers.
My wife is strong. She will endure. But Kirill is cruel. He must be put down, like the rabid dog he is. But first, what is your purpose here? To kill brides?
That was an extra benefit. We are here to rob him blind of things that we can use to hopefully kill him.
You mentioned the catacombs. Or I mentioned the catacombs.
As we're looking for a spear, a small statue,
Are they praying man? I believe.
Shakes his head. He goes, I know not where they are, but I believe one of those stairways will lead you there.
He's looking at the ones behind us?
Yeah, behind us.
Up north?
Here.
Really? Okay. So... Actually, I kind of... I'm kind of glad we're not going for that way. Alright,
Real quick, what happened to the, did, like, the blue ball get refreshed?
Once the hourglass ran out of sand, the sand reappeared at the top, and the jewel reappeared inside.
Being reset.
And the fire went back to white.
Do we know how long that took? Was it just a couple seconds?
About a minute.
Okay. I didn't... Oh, yeah, that's all. Continue, VO.
okay, well, the one on the left looks like it goes, pretty high up. So, and catacombs are not usually above ground. So I'm going to assume that it's the center doorway. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. So a large hallway.
Oh, this does go far. Lessons learned, though. Watching the floor. Searching and all that.
Since you are searching, you do see another pressure plate about halfway through here. A trapdoor, which you will avoid. I'm gonna put you on another map for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because I'm gonna reveal some stuff, and then hide some stuff. I don't want you to see everything. So I'll put you right here.
I saw a game of peekaboo.
Yeah. You're wondering what all those door icons were?
Oh, it was all the cells.
Yeah, the windows I figured were like cells or portcullises, but yeah, when we found the werewolf, it's like, yep, that's cells.
There's like there's crypts, and some of them have images inside, and that kind of spoil it. So hide those. I want you to get to the room, but we're going to call it in a few minutes, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We've killed enough people for one day.
No, my bloodlust.
Volenta was surprisingly, like, her second form actually isn't that dangerous, I noticed.
I wonder, like, is there a specific order you as a DM show them to us?
The brides?
Yeah.
Ludmilla just kind of naturally you see first. And there are ways for you to get down here first, so you could have met her first. So, no, there's no specific order.
Because I was wondering if there was like a difficulty level where they were kind of just, or
Not
they're
really.
just kind of equal.
Like, she can bite you twice if she hits you with attacks, so that's kind of dangerous, but I just didn't roll very good.
I appreciate it.
And I used the AoE attack early because to get rid of the webs.
We're all bunched up.
Yeah, so I couldn't do like other like multi attacks on that turn.
Yay! My move worked.
I do wonder what her plan was with the decanter. Because it was all pouring to the water.
She was She's gonna try to push you into it with attacks, like attacks to
Oh,
push you
okay.
backwards. But see, like that
wait.
room is kind of designed for you to enter it from down here.
Yeah.
It did seem that way.
Because like the zombies would have like rushed you, and then she would have thrown like the fire would have spread over the water. Since it's oil, it'll spread over the water.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And we would have hit the traps.
yeah, you
And
probably hit
stuck
the
in
traps
there,
and be
so,
stuck
yeah.
in there. So it doesn't work as well when as you go from behind.
Our
Okay.
ignorance saved us.
I want to look at that map in Rick and Drew for this one.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm like, oh, we're in that place in Metal Gear Solid that you have to keep going back to get more weapons.
All right. Which wall do we put the C4 on?
Oh, I think it's the bottom one.
Oh, I have a map for this, or art for this.
Yep. So homely.
Ooh.
Ah, exactly.
Buried
what you
deep
need.
beneath the keep of Ravenloft lie ancient catacombs with arched ceilings supported by wide, hollow columns that double as crypts. Cobwebs hang limp in the musty air. A thick fog clings to the floor, which is covered in putrid waste. The black ceiling is moving.
Don't like that.
Wait, hold on. What? How is there stained glass windows underground?
Just have illumination on the other side of it.
You want to get close
Single
to
flame.
where that is, you have to walk there. But
Okay.
you are on a cliff.
Yeah, I was thinking. Did all we have to do is just like zip line down into open
If you
windows
would have
that are just
explored
hanging?
if you would have explored the pillar, you would have noticed that the crypt has windows. Yep.
Yeah.
So that would be another way for you to get in. Okay, but essentially, there are rows upon rows of crypts here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 rows of crypts.
In a row?
At the same time? So it would be
Be a lot of vampire spawn.
vampire spawn each one.
Oh, good. It works as I was hoping for. All right. I planned for this place.
Should we check each crypt one by one in order?
No. I'm gonna check that real quick.
I'll tell you the one that's next to you.
Wait, seriously? Oh, no.
So as you emerge from this from the door here, there's actually a engraving atop it that says, "Herein lies the ones who walk the path of pain and torment."
It says that on the wall.
It says above the door, and you notice that each one of these crypts has something written atop it.
I will move over to the first crypt and at least see what it says on the front of its door.
Okay.
Also, Grude, are you able to provide any healing?
Sure can. I got like one.
If you got one, maybe hold on to it.
Wow.
Just in case, keep an eye out for more traps.
Minerva can give you a cure wounds.
If you have a cure wounds to spare, I'll take that. I'm
I've
down
got
about
3
half.
slots left of my first level, so I'm gonna use that. Yes.
I have 1 2-level and 1 4-level spell.
I'll take 8. I think that's makes me feel a little more comfortable. Thank you.
Look above the first crypt. It says Artista de Slop, court ceiling painter.
Must have been a very good painter to get to the first crypt. Or maybe he just died first.
I'm just not sure if they're dead is the issue.
Or that they stay that way. All right, now, should we look for the spear first, or the statue? Which is most important?
Statue will save that woman, and the spear will make things easier. Overall.
All
Talk to the
Statue it is then.
Yeah.
And the spear ensures that we would be able to end the entirety of this land's curse. That seems more important than the
No, that
immediate
was
of
just-
saving one person.
Would help us
The
gain
dragon
it would
spear.
help us gain the trust of the mountain folk.
Yeah, it's the mountain focus,
Right.
but the spirit.
All right, okay. Either way,
Because we already got the dragon skull.
But I think
it would be
curing the
Yeah.
the abbot should be of importance too.
Right. All right. Statue it is. It
But where
looks like a person praying, right?
I believe so, but could be anywhere. It could be in any one of these crypts.
Yep, I'm working on it. Just let me focus. I think really hard on how it looks. From how I think I remember how it looked in the stained glass, and locate object.
Okay.
1,000 foot radius. It does work on things I haven't seen, but can it can locate the nearest object of a particular kind or certain kind of apparel, tool, and so forth.
What do you believe? All these crypts are made of lead? They're not.
just
could
the
have
one
been.
that
They could have
says
shrine seals on them, though. But
just for the Chernobyl vampires.
watch, every single one of them has a statue of a praying person. I've seen an image of it in like a drawing of it, essentially, in that stained glass thing. But so I've never. So according to this, I have not seen it as a physical object within 30 feet. But so it's going to be the nearest object of what I'm thinking of.
So I kind of love this. It is completely on the opposite end of the crypt. On the far
Okay.
end.
I basically have a quest marker just pointing in the compass direction.
Do you
as
know
long
the-
as I concentrate?
Do you know the direction, or do you just know the
You
exact
sense the
location?
direction of the object. It does not tell me how far,
Okay.
just which direction.
It is to the southeast.
Okay, and it will keep that way as long as I concentrate for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you should have started in the middle, but either way, 10 minutes is more than enough.
Oh, get to play hot and cold.
Well, I would have, but it's 1,000 feet. Range is no worry on this one. So, start going. I am still actively looking for like foot pressures and stuff.
All of you.
You
Yeah,
just let me
way.
know if I need to stop.
Okay, you want to read the crypts as you walk by them?
Sure.
Okay. So, as you pass by this one, right here, it says Duchess Dorfania Decilia. I think that's the name of someone you met.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Isn't that the name of Leo? Like the... Yeah, I think that's, must relate to him.
Oh.
So pass by.
Linkski, why does he have a crypt?
Pass by, 13 here. Right here.
Yeah.
King Caskley, parentheses, Caskley the Bright, ruler, inventor, and self-proclaimed time traveler.
I like to think it's in that order because he time traveled back and became a ruler.
No, that would have had Time Traveler first and last.
I just got back from a time travelers convention last week.
Minerva.
Next week.
Right back from the Time Travelers Convention next week.
Yeah, if anyone takes notice of any of these crypts, then just let me know.
Okay. Now, you see any interesting ones? And you're like, next one, we passed by this door too.
You see your own name.
Yeah, Esmeralda passed by that one and goes, time travel? Preposterous.
I think I heard of a wizard talking about them being able to, but it's more of like just freezing it and not for very long.
Imagine what
I had
a time traveler is buried with. Does anyone check it out?
We came here for something important. If you wish to look in there, be my guest.
Fine. It's probably cool.
Oh, we can
Sure,
look
just
at
wanna
it in the future.
Right.
Oh, there's a guy getting tortured in the next
Yeah.
room. Did you hear that?
Everyone give me a perception roll. VO knows yours is pretty high.
I rolled a 4, so a 12.
Yeah, but your past perception's pretty high. VO, you definitely notice something running between the crypts behind you. Like this direction. You barely touch, like you barely see a glimpse of a shadow.
Ah, goody. He'll whisper to the others, "We're being followed."
You pass by 18 and 19. 19 reads, Artemis, builder of the keep, thou standest amidst the monument of to his life. And the other one,
Good work, Artemis.
this one is actually open. Crypt 18.
Is that just what the crypt's name? Crypt 18.
Well, they probably should number them. Which one is that? Like, if you can open its door.
Right here. It's like the stone door is like on its side next to it.
Okay, yeah, like fell off.
It says, Irina Kolyana, wife.
that the same last name as R?
Yeah,
Irina?
that's her name. Yeah.
The exact same last name. Okay.
And first name.
Well, that too. Yeah. And apparently she's already married. Sorry, Esmeralda.
What are you saying?
Oh, who am I kidding?
Let's
Irina. Are you around, Irina?
Yeah, she's like trailing behind. She goes, "What is it? Did you find the
I believe
statue?"
you and I might have some more in common than you'd ever thought before.
What are you saying, Vogel?
Via
Not
will
over
point to
the-
the name.
Yeah.
Her eyes kind of go wide,
Look like you've seen a ghost.
and she looks in. It's a very clean crypt with nothing in it. She goes, "That man, if you can even call him a man anymore." She grabs
I wouldn't.
She grabs her neck where her bite is. She says, "He's never gonna have me. Never. No matter how many portraits he paints, how many crypts he makes, how many late night visits, how many times he charms me through the hole in the window, how many times he..." And she starts breathing heavy.
Minerva's gonna like put her hands on her shoulders and like to kind of like, it's alright. He can't hurt you now, and we're making sure that he'll never get you. We're here with you.
I know. Sorry. He just... Who does he think he is, really? Like, who does he think he is?
Lord of Barovia.
I'll win your hand by giving you a grave.
Esmeralda whispers, "Vampires sleep in coffins. He was just preparing a room for you." As you say this, Irina's like attention is brought towards the wall of light to the right here.
I was just noticing that too.
Isn't that... This was on the map, isn't... Strahd's tomb is...
That might be his parents, maybe. I remember him. One of his stories, I think, was talking about about them buried or something.
Trying to find, here it is. Saying, large tomb, curtain of light. She goes, "Strahd's tomb is to the south, and there's another tomb to the north. It's not labeled here. Should we investigate, or?"
Well, maybe after we get the one thing first, so then we know we get it.
Right.
That'll be pretty hard to miss on the way out.
I can only focus on this for so long. I don't want to get too distracted.
Sorry. Of course. Either way.
Keep going. What's this one say?
That one says... Entry sick Volo. He spurns wealth for the knowledge he could take to heaven.
I'm actually just pausing on this one. Wait. Volo?
Volo.
V-O-L-O?
Valoo.
Oh, okay. Oh. Thought that was somebody I knew for a moment there.
Jerry Vallow.
No, Callow. Still going the right way?
Yep.
Hey. Either of these two look interesting?
one right here is empty. The one right here is closed, but it is unlabeled.
Room for one more.
Tomb of the Unknown Vampire.
This one here says Sir Klutz Tripovsky. He fell on his own sword. The one below you says General Kroval Mad Dog Rislick, master of the hunt and leader of hounds and men.
That's a title. Alright, which way?
As you get to here, your minimap icon kind of turns to the right.
That's
This
looks like
direction.
it's pointing towards here.
Yeah, this direction.
Alright. I think we're getting close. As I turn the corner.
That one, as you turn the corner, see another plaque. It says, Bucephalus, the Wonder Horse. May the flowers grow even brighter where he trods. That, of course, being the name of Strahd's steed.
In the one to my left, or the
Yeah, the one to the left.
closet.
Yeah.
He entombed his horse.
If you appreciate that, maybe the horse is the vampire. Maybe he sleeps there. In a
The head
horse
vampire.
coffin.
That is a very interesting mental image you just gave me, Vogel.
Avantine!
I think he hit it with his horse. I think it's in here.
So, it's still pointing to the right.
Oh, never mind. I didn't
Yeah.
say that then.
You just really
I'd
wanted to
say-
see the dead horse.
Yeah, so we could beat it.
It says, Saint Markovia, dead for all time.
Whoa!
Okay. Well,
Beloved horse.
Beloved horse.
now I feel even silly for needing this. A little blatant at the moment.
We couldn't have known, Theo.
Well, it would have taken a while to find it anyway. There's got to be something wrong with this lock, though. I'm gonna check it.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
No,
6.
6.
Looks like a
Roll
lock.
off an 18.
Yeah.
Well,
Can Minerva do an investigation?
Sure.
I need her help unlocking it anyway, most likely.
18.
Because I'm wearing glasses.
This door is trapped.
Don't touch that. It's very trapped.
You notice evidence of a poison dart trap.
Appears to be a poison dot trap specifically. So can I use my? So who's the? Are you actually good at VO disabling traps as like an ability or anything? Sleight of hand.
No, I am not proficient with any of that stuff.
So
Thieves'
what type
tools.
of roll is that? Is it dexterity, sleight of hand, thieves' tools?
In if we're still doing 2014 rolls, it would be most of the time just a dexterity thieves tools check where you would add your proficiency bonus to dexterity.
Because I think I have the highest one. I have a +8.
Yes.
That then.
I will say I am resistant to poison damage.
You could, you see where the darts would come from. Dismantling it will mean taking apart. But you think you think you might be able to go ahead.
If she is attempting, I don't mean to interrupt, if she's attempting to disable the trap, depending on how the mechanism is, could I basically take the bullet for her if she were to mess up? Or does she need the actual access to where the darts are?
It's probably inside the wall.
Okay.
Gotta face the darts.
But you could definitely block it, either with you or something else.
That's what I meant to do. I was basically, if I can get between her and the darts, and I would take the only dart damage if she fails.
I'll disarm this, and then just sticks his finger in the hole.
We had sovereign glue. We could just wipe it all over the freaking wall and be fine.
Well, I'm gonna roll 11.
Well, I'm gonna say,
Does our
since
bard have guidance?
I'm gonna have you take one of the darts and Vogel take the other, because you are the one trying disarming it. Both of you give me a dexterity saving throw as 2 darts fire in your direction.
Slightly better at
17.
15.
17, you're good.
Alright, you dodge out of the way, and then they hit Grude and Vio.
Yay! We're involved.
Yeah, and we'll say, the darts, just hit Vogel's hat.
I reach into the hat and there's a dead bird that comes out of the dead
Yeah.
raven. I was like, well, that's another one. I'll have to wait for tomorrow.
But you're able to unlock the door at the same time.
You know, I thought I'd be better at this, but it just keeps coming up that I'm sometimes just not.
I mean, it's technically disarmed now.
Are there any traps inside the room? I'd like to look at it and see if there's any traps inside the room.
Walk inside and find out.
Walk inside to find out.
Yeah,
Just closes and becomes an incinerator. Everything in here is an incinerator.
I told you to Toy Story 3.
so...
You look up at the piston-shaped ceiling.
This crypt smells of roses. The remains atop its marble slab have disintegrated. And upon the shelf, you see a 8-inch tall statuette of a kneeling woman.
Back up. Mage hand.
You are able to... You're
Oh, it's
able
exactly
to grab
11 pounds.
I will mage hand it to put it. If nothing happens, I'll put it in a box. Well, we'll inspect it. I want to make sure it's the right thing.
Yeah, it resembles what you saw in your vision. Do you touch it?
I would probably just use the. If we're just putting it in the box, I'd probably just have the mage hand put it in the box. In all honesty.
Okay.
Yeah. If it looks like what we're doing, and I'm literally trying not to metagame, I probably would just. I have no reason to hold on to it. I'll just put it in the box. Mage hand has it.
Okay.
It's gonna be really bad when somebody pulls that out later on.
Or it would just be I can imagine the question going towards, does the undead person touch the holy symbol?
Yeah, you undo the portable hole box, and it falls into the nether inside it.
sitting peacefully inside the eye socket of the skull.
Just like, I don't know why, but something makes me feel awfully suspicious about pulling that one back out and physically touching it later.
That's future Minerva's problem.
Arena goes. We search for the staff? Or the spear?
Now, I might be able to do the same thing with that, but if I do, I am completely tapped out.
So Grude also has a gray gem.
Oh, yeah. No, I used an actual spell.
Oh, well, I have a gray gem that can do this.
Yeah. Let's use the. Definitely, we're gonna need the gem for. So.
You have to know what it looks like.
It's the same. It's just getting a locate object
'Cause
spell
you've
for
never seen it before.
even
What
in
it
a
also
drawing or
says-
anything.
Yeah. What it also says.
Yeah, as the
is-
description, it's like if you don't know exactly what it looks like, it will target basically the closest thing to what you're imagining. So it'll basically point to the nearest spear.
Hopefully, there's only one spear.
Oh no, mine's different. Sorry,
Oh.
this one is only if I've seen it up close within 30 feet. So never
Okay.
mind.
Never mind.
Oh wait, I can do a particular kind though.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the
so
paragraph
save
after.
sorry.
spell. Yeah, save spell. Okay.
I can locate a spear.
Hopefully, it's the only spear down here.
There it is again.
It points to the north.
Well, I got this one. Let's keep going. Going up this way. I think it's just.
It now
guess
points to the right.
Wait, right here.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Oh. Well, that
It
wasn't very far.
says King Dostron the Hellborn. Which you know that's the name you're looking for.
Man, we really didn't need to use that. It was right here. Well, I guess we didn't know, you know. Anyways. So I think Minerva
Once we
might
would
have
have
to
gone all the
call
way
for the
left
door.
and then circled around.
Should we check if it's trapped?
Circumstance tells me yes.
With a mighty 6, is it trapped?
What about an 8?
Okay, 12.
You don't find any traps.
We're just like
Finally, we're safe.
all around it, just like scratching our heads. Like, looks pretty good to me.
I don't see any pinholes.
I would like to try unlocking the door with my thieves' tools.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, the 25.
25. Actually, I think these might be. Well, I didn't read what they're actually doing there. I think they're big stone slabs.
just chip away at them.
Yeah.
I think we got the strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, the crowbar would work.
Yeah. It's literally there to open up coffins.
Yeah. No, I mean, the one we opened down further down, that's a door, but
Resting in the center of this crypt is a 7-foot-long gilded sarcophagus, its lid painted with a likeness of a screaming king wearing a crown of horns. Looming behind the sarcophagus is a stuffed owlbear frozen in a roar, its claws outstretched.
beaky.
Well, let's see what's inside.
You open up the sarcophagus.
The Grude goes over. I guess Vogelsuch has the crowbar.
If
Crack
you
open
need
the-
me to open it, I shall.
If there's enough room for all of us.
Be careful.
I won't.
No waking up any mummies.
Jeez. Use the crowbar, whatever I
You
need to open.
see. What do you see?
Your death.
Well, good. That would probably answer a couple of
Use-
questions that I have.
You see a pile of
Fears.
coins, but they're like ancient and of a different make than what you used to see in Barovia. You see a lot of it. And buried within the coins, you do find a spear. Similar to that of... I guess you did see it because the ghost was carrying one. Was actually carrying like a spectral version of it, I think. But you see like a first folk made spear.
Well, into the box you go.
Drop the box.
Okay. As
Like
you
Mary Poppins it into the box.
As you do pick it up, you realize that this thing does seem to be magical.
Ooh.
It's tingly.
Might take a chance to use this. Could be useful. We need an hour or spell slot to identify it.
Yeah. I believe
Is that
Esmeralda.
everything on our shopping list?
We got the skull. We saved
Check.
Gertruda.
Got the husband.
Got the husband.
Double check.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Got the
falling
spear?
behind you, and he's like sniffing
Yeah.
the air. Goes,
Is that a spear I smell?
It smells
I smell
of-
spear.
smells of the first folk. The mountain
It
folk.
smells of spearmint.
Minty.
Trying to find my list.
I trust you are not grave robbers. That's your true intention here.
So we had on our full list the husband, the spear, the skull, the dragon skull, the relic, which is the praying statue, Uncle Cyrus, and the spy was the original list.
Right. There wasn't a body in that sarcophagus, right?
I think
They
so.
were made of coins.
Nope, not grave robbers. Neither of these were graves.
Is that crypt 34?
How many crypts are there? 4,000 crypts.
At the bottom of the sarcophagus, there are bones, long since decayed.
Oh, okay. Okay, then, I guess technically, but only the one time.
And we're
It's our first time.
and we are leaving the treasure.
And it is to return it to some people that probably are better owners than Strahd.
I have a silvered spear if it wants to trade.
Keep that silver away from me. I've had enough
Did you
of it
drop
for a
the silver
lifetime.
spear or the gold spear?
Are you taking the gold? Or the metals?
No, we're leaving the coins. Unless
I
anybody else
feel like
wants
they
it.
could be cursed.
Like everything else in here.
The cursed Strahd.
Esmeralda kind of looks around and goes, I may not be a grave robber, but I am a treasure hunter. Just imagine what's behind all these crypts. From...
Imagine how much time we would waste looking into all of them.
You know, you're right.
Tell you what, once the owner of this place is dead, you can have everything down here.
Works.
including the poison-trapped arrows.
I think that's it. Should we head towards the exit?
Well, we can check out the bright light on our way out.
And that does look curious.
We've kind of gone over here. But yeah, if you want to check out the light real quick.
There's also a mysterious portcullis thing to the north and a mysterious portcullis thing to the south.
Yeah, you know the south one is Strahd's down here.
According to the map, it's the other way around. His name's listed on the northern one.
Strahd's in the north.
Strahd is south, catacombs, and then north is well-lit tomb. So yeah, Strahd's tomb is to the south.
Just surprising. I guess the map maker made a mistake, maybe. Or the one to the south was it was a trap.
Oh, because it says Strahd von Zarovich on this map. In the thing to the north. I see what you're saying. I was looking at the map that we were given. Yeah, that could be a false. That could be a false. That the one to the north is a trick.
That's one or the other is wrong. So either way, I don't think we have any intention of going to it.
Oh, yes. I didn't even notice it was listed there.
Yeah. I asked one of the coffins, would the other coffin lie to me?
Well, you're supposed to lie when it involves coffins.
That was good.
Well, you know what? You're actually wrong.
Who? What?
It doesn't say Strahd.
Yeah, I can't zoom in any further. It says that.
Oh, it's the brother.
Oh.
Yeah, in character,
It's Sergei.
Yeah, you wouldn't really notice that. You wouldn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just pointing out the map.
Yeah. I'll read this real quick and then we'll start for the night.
Okay.
Wide steps descend to a landing flanked by 2 alcoves. Within each alcove, taking up full 30-foot high height of the ceiling, is a bronze statue of a warrior holding a spear. A soft blue curtain of light flows between the 2 alcoves. Dimly visible on either side of the curtain are more descending stairs.
Who wants to walk through?
Send the mage hand through.
Not me. I don't really want to walk through. Maybe we could put something through and see if anything happens, or maybe we just have to not lose faith in ourselves when we go through.
Or it incinerates us as we pass by.
Technically, I also don't really see anything over there where we might be interested in.
But if it's something being protected like this, it's probably interesting. But again, I know we're on a time limit.
What if the light is merely perpetual daylight, preventing any vampires from walking into or out of the curtain? Yeah, I blew all your minds, didn't I?
That would be nice. I'll just chuck a stone through it.
Stone? goes through.
I take out my hat and I take out a rat. I toss the rat through it.
Uh-oh.
Didn't think of that, did you, game
No,
maker?
oh, sorry, hold on. As soon as the rat runs through, he is teleported instantly back to the top of the stairs.
Oh. Maybe it's one of those only if you're true of heart kind of things.
Is that any of us?
These.
Yeah, probably. But so Grude actually is thinking of walking through. I think that the worst thing that can happen is you start back at the start of the stairs. So Grude's going to give it a shot.
Are you sure? Just asking as he's going up the stairs.
But like, if it goes wrong, I just end up back here. It seems fine.
You feel yourself being judged as you pass through it, and you're immediately teleported back to the top of the stairs.
Not that bad, but I do feel bad about myself.
I doubt any of you are the right alignment to pass through.
I'm gonna try.
Make
don't
a
even-
game out of it.
You don't even make a molecule into the light before you're transported back.
That was my alignment. My alignment is, lawful evil.
From behind you, you hear a voice. A loud, bellowing voice. The screams of tortured souls in the back of your mind.
No!
Please do not disturb the resting place of Master von Zarovich's parents. Let them rest in peace. As Rahadin, the Dusk Elf, appears from behind you, taking a step forward. That's where we call for tonight.
Oh no.
I felt since Ramil's staying with us that we might run into him.
Yeah, you might want to position where all those NPCs are too.
Where's Irina?
Esmeralda.
Alright, that's wrong.
I want to imagine that he was the one that I sensed skittering around all of these things.
Yeah.
It's just like just going back and forth, hiding behind things, and just peeking around corners at us. Had to wait until we were all facing one
You
direction.
passed
so he
by
could
the
show up
time
behind
traveler
us.
crypt and you didn't go in.
He's just mostly upset with that.
Yeah. You could have had a
He
laser
had to
gun in
wait.
there. You don't know.
Ooh. He wanted to wait till we were all looking that direction.
It
so
does.
he could
It
pose
does radiant
dramatically
damage.
behind.
No, there's no laser beam there. Yeah,
Alright.
each one
Or
of these.
is there?
Most of these crypts have something in there. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, coffins.
Yeah.
For us or them?
Call an
Joey really
ambulance, but not
Joey
for
really
me.
wanted me to open that up so he could get revenge for when we did the turtle package and his character got hit straight in the
Oh, with the
face
laser?
twice with the he got hit twice with the magical random thing.
There's a few kind of bad traps if you're stupid enough to actually desecrate ancient tombs.
Esmeralda.
I feel like we're smart enough, enough to not do that.
Especially here. If we
Yeah.
were somewhere else, we might be dumb enough, but maybe not here.
Here's one crypt called Sir Eric Vonderbucks.
Sounds rich.
It's...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing if there's any funny ones here. Yeah, you see one for I don't want to spoil anything. But you like a sausage tomb is in here too. I think all the brides are in here somewhere. There's one for Piddlewick, the puppet that pushed you down the stairs.
Oh,
Piddlewick, the Fool of Dorfinia.
yeah. I'm gonna put up like some boards in the door. And
Do not enter.
Yeah, do not enter. Don't open
Dead
dick
inside.
I don't. Nothing. No man scares me, but that thing.
that thing scares me.
I gotta jump off. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
thanks Joey.
Thanks for staying late.
Okay.
Catch you
This
guys time.
next session will
Yeah.
probably it must be the last one in the castle unless you decide to go anywhere else. So, let's take off.
Yeah.
We gotta update the. Yay!
And we should have the werewolf with us on the with our companions.
Yeah, she's not a permanent one though.
Could be. We could adopt him.
I'm no one's pet. No
Who
collar.
wants walkies?
No walkies.
I've got
It's like-
sausages.
No collar will ever bear my flesh again. Who wants snackies? Snackies. Cheese. You got cheese.
Cheese tax.